Hi, Britzoners!
Hi, Britzoners.
Hi, Britzoners. Hi, guys. Welcome back to today's class. Thank you for coming again and again and meet us again here. Thank you for not boring with us. Hi, welcome back.
Hi, hello.
Everyone in here.
Don't be shy, guys.
Guys, don't decide to speak up in this class because today's class is speaking class. So I hope you guys will speak a lot here because I want you guys to be active.
Yay.
Hi, everyone. Maybe you guys can turn on your camera and speak up with me, with us here.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Karam.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Just love your hair.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to say hello to one of our participants today. I will choose one of you. I want to say hello to Kak Bin Suyat. Hi, Kak Bin. Are you here with us? Kak Bin? He's not here. So I will choose another participant. I will say hello to, I'm a little bit confused because everyone are turned off their camera. So I don't think they are here with us, but I will try. Okay, I will say hello to Kak Rian Datu Amas. Hi, Kak Rian. Are you here with us?
Oh, hi. Good evening.
Hi, Kak Rian. Can you turn on your camera?
Yeah, later, right? So I'm in busy right now, so I'm sorry. I will later.
Okay, Kak Rian, what do you think about our topic tonight?
Yeah, I know the conductor, right, Dina, right? Because we've been become what is that? Members in some of FGD sessions. So yeah, and I'm looking forward for what kind of that. I don't know exactly about the psychology side. So yeah, so exciting to waiting for what Dina will give some insight about psychology.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rian. Enjoy the class.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Okay, actually, is Azan here? Maybe we'll wait for Azan for this, okay?
Yes, sure, Hannah.
Okay.
Maybe while waiting for Adam in Anna's place, let's have a little chit chat together. Is there any new member in here? Hello, new member? Or all of you are existing members? If then, you're so loyal for coming and coming. Thank you very much. All right. It's also Azan in here. I will wait then.
Guys, I think we are still waiting for the azan in MC. Anna MC done. Anna?
Ani is already done here.
Okay, then you can
Okay.
go on.
Okay, guys, thank you for waiting. Azan in my place. So we're waiting for another participant join in this room, but I think most of you guys already joined. I will share some announcements to you guys. Maybe Ani, Kani. Okay, once again, I want to say hello to Britzoners. Hello, Britzoners. So for you guys who haven't know yet about Britain, Britain is a English community that free of charge. So everyone from various background can join and come to this class for practicing in English. Next, Annie. Okay, currently Bizon is focusing in English education, and then the conductor and the committee is both of them are volunteer. Okay, next, Annie. Okay, Bizon have 3 classes in every week. For the first class is we call it Bizon Speaking Academy that the class always in Tuesday start at 7 p.m. which is focusing on public speaking, speech, debate, and interview. And the second class of Wisdom class is Wisdom Breakfast Series, which is on Wednesday, start at 7 p.m., which is focusing in practice skills English like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And the last class of Wisdom class is Wisdom Fun Day, which is always held on Saturday, start at 11 a.m. is given from another class, and bring various topic for weekly discussion. Okay, here's our social media. With the social media, you can follow us at Instagram at Bizon ID, at our Twitter at Bizon ID, our Facebook at Bizon, and you also can subscribe our YouTube at Bizon English Community, and you can also check us in our website bizon.id. Okay. As you know, guys, Bizon is a free of charge community. So we need you guys to support our Bizon by buy our merch and our busy merch. In our offline class, actually we have busy merch. We sell some snack there, but because we have online class now, so we just have busy merch. That we have t-shirt, lanyard, and also masker. So if you guys want to support us, please buy this merchandise at Busy Merch at Instagram, or you can check contact our WhatsApp number in here. Next, Annie. Okay, Britzone is sponsored by Library of Education and Culture Ministry. But during this pandemic, you cannot go there. But don't worry, you can still sign up for becoming member of the library to access impressive resource like a book collection at Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. These are also sponsored by Atmago, which is Atmago is a social network app in Indonesia that help people to share their neighborhood issue with its campaign Warga Bantu Warga. So you guys can looking for a job here also. So and the last, don't forget, Brisbane have a tradition every after class. In the end of class, we have tradition like taking picture. So after the class, please stay with us for take picture together. And don't forget to give us your feedback at this link. All right, that's all the announcement from me. But I have another announcement that will be announced by my friend. I will call her name, Kak Desrina.
Hi, Anna. Thank
Hi,
you for
Kak
the
Desrina.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share the screen, please. Wait. Do you see that? Okay. Hi, Brizoners. Good evening. I'm Desrina, part of Brizone Election Commissioner 2021. And I'm here to announce you a cool stuff from us. So bear with me for a couple minutes. As we know, 2021 is almost over. It means that we need a new president who will fully committed to lead our community in 2022. In this election, we have two amazing candidates. They are Ramdhani Ramadan, Putri Amerina as candidate 1, and the Mita in here, and the Mita Mataram as candidate 2. And also, we have several upcoming events, which are impromptu class, conduct class 1, conduct class 2, and debate class. So yeah, about tomorrow's class, impromptu class. In this class, the candidates will reveal their vision and mission, and you have a chance to ask questions related to what kind of president do you want. And all the prisoner can take part in this election. So please stay tuned in our Instagram to know more about the information. And that's all from me. Let's bring the Britzone election 2021 into a fair, fun, and passionate democracy. Thank you. Back to you, Anna.
Okay, thank you, Kak Desrina.
Yeah, thank you.
So guys, don't forget to being our part of president election. Don't forget to choose one of our candidate of president because your voice is really needed here. Thank you, Kades. Well, I think the announcement from me and Kadeswina is already done. We already announced all the announcements. So this is the time for me to call our conductor, Kak Dina. Hi, Kak Dina.
Halo Kak Ana.
Okay, I already read your material tonight, and then yeah, I think my knowledge is less about that. So please, just waiting your material tonight. Okay, Kak Dina, time is yours.
Okay, let me share the screen first. Can you guys see it?
Not yet, still. Okay, now. Yes.
Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to Britzone for the first timers, I guess. Welcome. And tonight I'm gonna be talking about psychological facts you didn't know you needed. And it's basically about spirituality. So it is a very subjective topic to talk about. So what I'm gonna be talking isn't always be right thing because it is really subjective. So yeah, this is just overall opinions from the scientists, theories, and from myself as well. So a little bit about me. So my name is Dina Farahiyah. You can just call me Dina. I'm a final year psychology student at Diponegoro University, and hopefully next semester will be the last semester for my study. And I'm also an English enthusiast. For some of you who may recognize me, because I'm an English enthusiast, so yeah, it's gonna be often for you guys to see me in Britzone meetings. And I'm also like taking a lyric from a song from Maroon 5, if I'm not mistaken. It is A Lost Stars, and one of the lyrics says about a lamb on the run. It kind of suits the topic tonight, so I just put it here because the lamb is still trying to find meaning in life. So yeah, the lamb is just running around to find it. And it kind of sounds like sweet too, kind of romanticized a bit, but yeah, it sounds cool. So about spirituality, about the topic that we're gonna be talking about tonight, have you guys ever heard about spirituality? If yes, can you please raise your hand?
Come on, guys, raise your hand. Don't be shy. Don't
Oh
be
yeah,
quiet. This is your time. Ah,
yeah, then it's go
Kak
on.
Intan Dwi Bestari, I think Kak Intan raised her hand, and then Kak Dennis also.
Hello, Anna. Hi, hybrid zoners.
Hi.
Ooh, what comes in my mind when I hear the word spirituality? To be honest with you guys, when I heard spirituality, I remember of my other companion. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Intan.
Dina, I think a lot of participants raised their hand. Do we still have a time for another participant, Kak Dina?
Yeah, it's okay. I think for the next 2 persons. Okay, go on.
I will go
Dennis.
to Kak Rian.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is it me? Okay. Yeah, what comes to your mind when you hear the word spirituality? I would say metaphysics or something, and paranormal things. Yeah, that's the first things comes in my mind.
Thank you, Kak Daniel. Okay, one more participant or 2 more. Is it okay, Kak Dina?
One more.
Okay, I will choose Kak Rian Datu Amas. Hi, Kak
Okay,
Rian.
thank you. Yeah, okay. Dina, when I'm thinking about spirituality, it means like are we connecting with our creator. So that's it for me. So connecting with our creator, for example, like connecting with the nature. That's what I'm thinking about spirituality. So thank you.
So okay. I didn't. Thank you for everyone that has raised their hands, and thank you for those who hasn't got the chance. I think I didn't expect you guys to know about this because it's quite complicated. But yeah, you guys all write the answers. And yeah, spirituality is about the connection that we feel with higher figure that we think at the moment. And yeah, it is a very complicated, and you can see it with like your maybe your partner in life, like what Kak Intan said, like what Dennis said, that it also include the aspects of metaphysics. And so spirituality itself, so a disclaimer a little bit. So this is just a sayings from theories, from researchers, from me as well. So it is not always right. What's written here is not always right because it's really subjective, right? And yeah, spirituality itself is a sense of connection to something higher than ourselves. So it is a connection. It is like when you feel like connected, like for example, when you meet your best friend, your childhood best friend, for example, you can feel the connection between you and that person, right? Like you can click with the person, like you mesh with the person. It's kind of similar to that, but it is more sacred because it's the connection with your higher being, you can say it. And higher than ourselves here, commonly known as God in our culture, but like what Kak Ryan said, it can be understood as nature or like other things that people think it's sacred, like that. Like when you're like, for example, some instances about these connections, so you guys can have the illustration. Like when you're having like maybe like an examination, like your final exam, and then you pray to God. Like that's really common, right? You pray to God so that your exam will be just going smooth. That's actually a connection that you can say that you have spirituality from it, because you feel connected to something that's bigger than you, which is God in that case. So that's spirituality. And spirituality influence our belief, our emotion, and our actions. So this is where the complicated point is about, because it is not only about the connection, but it also about belief, emotion, and actions. So when you say that you're having a spirituality, it means that you are accepting the fact that there's something that bigger than yourself. So you're not selfish. So you're not just thinking about yourself. So when difficulties come to you, you can take another perspective aside from yourself. That's belief. And about emotion, when people having like a hard times in their life, people with spirituality can control their emotion into like a resilience. Like there are a lot of research out there about spirituality and terminal illness, spirituality on AIDS patient, HIV patients. Like there's a lot of research about it. So yeah, you can like synchronize your emotion with your belief, that you are believing something is bigger than you in this world. And it will also influence our actions. Like you have, like when you're, for example, having a dilemma, people with spirituality will consider a lot of things outside of themselves, because they already got the belief about the biggest power in this world. I guess you can say that. Yeah, so it will be, you can see a person, whether a person have a spirituality or not, through their actions. Because people also say that spiritual people have an altruistic personality with them. So they are really like eager to help others. They are really selfless. That's what kind of people that we're talking about tonight. And spirituality is also a personal cast for understanding the answers to ultimate questions about life. So you guys must have experienced like an identity crisis. I believe that you guys have experienced that because it's so common. Yeah, people with spirituality, they don't really go through that, or they do go through it, but they're slowly like gaining identity back to them. Yeah, because when you have already connect to what you think is holds a biggest power in this world, you will automatically have like meaning in every day that in every time that you spend and in your daily activities. So it is a really good what is it, a psychological attribute that will boost up your mental health as well. So yeah, about mental health, spirituality is actually one of the, in my opinion, one of the holistic perspective into life. If you are often like you must have heard about like self-esteem, self-love, self-compassion, like all of those aspects of psychology. There is those are included in spirituality. They are they're all of the things that's good in psychology, like positive psychology, if you guys know, are all included in spirituality. So it is a really good thing to have. It is a really good thing to develop, I think. And that is actually why too I'm bringing this up to you guys tonight. And yeah, and a little illustration about people that have spirituality. If you see a person with a spirituality, you will always see a calm vibes from them. Like they can always like handle the situation. They can be seen as a most stable person, I guess. Because they kind of have like, they already kind of have like a grasp through life. Like they have that power to like really control everything in them and what people are gonna see on them, like that. So yeah, people with spirituality will always be calm, always be good to people, always caring. Sorry. And with spirituality, there's also like spiritual awakening at some point in someone's life. It is like an instance where you just kind of be aware of things that you used to have the knowledge about, but at this spiritual awakening, you can have like a, you know, like a click moment, like an insightful moment where you just know, like, oh, this is it, this is the spirituality, this is the connection, you know. So spiritual awakening is a sudden sense of direct contact with a perceived ultimate reality, the universe, God, or the divine. So it almost feels like magical, metaphysical, like what Dina said. It feels like it can't always be translated as logically possible, because it is not logic. Like it is the point where you know, oh, this is it, like your turning point in life with spirituality perspective. In my experience, like I had this like 2 years ago, I guess. There was kind of the point where I just know this is how I'm going to do life. And from that moment, like I don't know how, I don't know why, but it feels like really uplifting whenever I think about, like, for me it is God, the higher being is God. Whenever I think about God, I feel like everything is going to be fine. Like when you're, like, for example, let's say that like you are walking in a really dark room, which is the analogy of life. If your life is hard, like you can say that you are walking in a really dark room, you cannot hear anything, but you should always go on. You should always be walking in to wherever you are going to. Like a figure of God for me feels like I'm holding the most great power that I could ever got. Like that kind of thing, the kind of empowerment that I feel back then. And from that moment, like I felt like, yeah, this is my life going to be for the next years in the future, because it feels really safe. It honestly feels like, yeah, magical, really. So for short, you can say that this is hidayah in our culture. It is like an insight moment where you just like, oh, this is it, like that kind of thing. And with spirituality also comes self-transcendence. So self-transcendence is a shift in focus from the self to others. It is like when you're reading a book, let's say the book is yourself, your life, right? Like this is, for example, this is the book. If you read it like this, will you able to read it? Will you able to read the page or like a paragraph or like the whole book? You're not, right? You're not gonna be able to read the book. So at times you may need to like distance yourself from your own self, like distance yourself a bit and try to like really think about what you're going through. That's what we call self-transcendence, a shift in focus. Like you're shifting your focus from your own self to others. It can be through like a nature-based perspective. It can be like a God-based perspective. Yeah, and then through self-transcendence, you can also like shift your value from external point of view to intrinsic point of view. So you're no longer see things from its outer value. You're not gonna be seeing money as something that will make you happy, but you're seeing money as something that can enabling you to do things that you want to do. That's a simple example, I think. And also, you'll be a person that guided by moral compass. If you have a spirituality, you will always have this side of yours that they're always telling you good things that will keep you from doing bad things, from doing something that is not good in your society. And also, you will automatically becoming selfless, because you can already distance yourself from your own self. If you see the literal translation of transcendence, it means that beyond yourself, it is more than you. So like you're seeing the world beyond yourself. If a person facing like traffic jam, for example, the most probable thing that will happen to them would be like they will feel like frustrated, they will feel like angry because the traffic kind of ruined their schedule of the day. But people with transcendence will see a traffic not as in like negative experience, but they will be able to like make a more positive conclusion, like, oh, this is Jakarta, this is the traffic jam that I will face, like that kind of perspective that they will be able to get if they have self-transcendence. And then so I want to ask you guys again, do you guys perhaps know what this picture tells about?
Poverty, maybe.
Okay, poverty, I take that. Any other answers?
It's war.
It's
Or
it's Jews.
yeah, that's the most correct answer. Thank you, Kapri. It is a tragedy that happens in World War One. The tragedy called Holocaust. If you guys ever heard it, I believe all the social sciences people here will be reminded about history and stuff. Yeah, a Holocaust is where Nazi, the bad person in the history, Nazi just like gather all of the Jews that they could find in their area, and then they concentrate all of them in a few concentrated camps. This is the picture of one of them, and they just you know slowly giving death to them, slowly killing them through experiments, through a lot of things. Like this picture, you can see, like this picture like really tells you about how they do that, how they done that, how they serve a lot of bad things to them. For example, there's this one room, a big room in the concentration camp in Auschwitz, a really big room, and then the Nazi like let a lot of them in, and then the Nazi like locked the door, and slowly they release a toxic gas just to know like how long they will survive until they are dead, like that. The kind of like horrible things that they did to Jewish people back then in World War One. And what I want to tell you about this tragedy is there was this person, is Viktor Frankel. He's quite popular, and he was one of the survivor on that Holocaust, and he was able to go through everything that he has seen, even though he lost his family, all of his family, he watched like how his family being tortured in front of him, like those kind of horrible things that he had watched. But he was able to survive all of the things from there. Like he didn't even had a single trauma. He even like wrote a book about his experience on the concentration camp. And yeah, that's why he's famous. In psychology, he invented a therapy for people to find meaning through bad things in life. So in one of the video that I watched on YouTube, he told us a story on the concentration camp. So every morning the Nazi will told them to go out to walk on the snow without any shoes, without anything to cover up from the cold. And yeah, as they walked, like I believe that every one of them were freezing. And he said that it all can depend, like every person in that moment can depend on a word. And behind this word hides a concentrated humanity, which like a spark makes someone lift themselves up and turn their gaze to the sky and say, help me to preserve. But if not, I will surrender to my fate. From this sentence, you can see how they still have faith in that moment, in that tragedy. Despite their feet being cold, they still believe that there's something out there that can help them, that can just every time save them from what they were in. They still have that belief. And yeah, Frankel said that this word hides a concentrated humanity, which is like a spark, makes someone lift themselves up. It's not only about the belief. It's not only about the mind, about how the mindset works. It's also about the emotion. They feel lifted up. Like when you are sad, when you are feeling weak, and then you hear about something that can strengthen you, it means that it lifted you up. It lifts you up. So this prayer, we can say, this prayer lift themselves up from at that moment. And yeah, that shows like how spirituality works. Like, and he also said that some people that survived, some of them even like not really wanting to continue their life because how despaired they have become from that tragedy. And I think spirituality is one thing that can help you go through crisis point on your life, because some bad things in life you can't really avoid it. It almost feels like it is meant for you, even though it's bad. And I think through spirituality you can go through it. Yeah. And yeah, like what I said, spirituality is like influence our emotional dynamic. And some researchers say that it will activate your compassion. You will feel all gratitude, appreciation, inspiration, admiration, elevation, and love. Like if I can illustrate it to you guys, it is like when you see a park, for example, a park, benches and an open field. If you have memories with them, if you have like some understanding about their existence, for example, you have dated someone that you really love in that park, on that park, you will feel like a significant emotion when you are seeing that park. And I think spirituality have that power to really associate like ordinary things in your life to have like meaning, to have like yeah, meaning that can empower you whenever you are, wherever you are, I guess. Yeah. So people with spirituality will always feel grateful for everything that is around them. Yeah. And they will also be like altruistic person. They will always dare to help you. And this is some of the tips that I can give you on growing your spiritual self. First one, make the best of your prayer, because there are even like researchers that say that spirituality can be preserved only by like a constant building about the higher being itself. So yeah, in our everyday life we have prayer, so it is the prayer, use it. Like when you pray, like think about things that happens that day. I think that really helps you to grow spiritually. And some people do yoga, it also helps. Mindfulness, it also helps. Some kind of meditation where you just can be silent and just think about your life. And then find meaning on your daily activities. Like why are you here? Why am I here? Why am I conducting this class? Because I want to share my experience on spirituality, this kind of thing. Why are you working? Why do you need money? Like this kind of thing. If you think about it deeper, it will give you meaning that can empower you whenever you do that activity. And then the second one, appreciate those around you and serve those who live in need or the community that you are in. Because this is really helpful for you to build your self-transcendence. You can say that you can grow empathy like really fast through helping others. And this is also a way for you to avoid like traumas or like a really emotional wound, if you want to say so. It can save you from that. And the third one, practice mindfulness or constantly be aware of your emotions. Yeah, like what I've said, it can help you with your self-transcendence. Try to take another perspective that you haven't really think about when you are experiencing, like for example, anger, or like when you're feeling a really significant sadness. Try to look for another perspective that can what is it, less intensify those emotions, and try to understand why are you feeling that. That will be helpful too. And yeah, just overall think positively about your life. I think it really does help. And keep having faith through everything, and just like in your everyday life, try to think about that higher being that you are believing on. Try to think about it, try to think about him or whatever that is. And yeah, just live your life with that. I think it will help you a lot with your life, especially those of you who has difficult life. And yeah, and this is the questions that you guys can answer in the FGD sessions. So I think I can give this back to Anna.
Okay, thank you, Dina. Thank you for the insightful material, so I can learn something new here. Okay, guys, I think we will move to another session. So this session will be held by Ani. Hi, Kani.
Hi, Anna. Okay, guys. So now, as usual, you guys will be given like 25 minutes to practice your speaking skills with these FGD questions. Okay, I will send you to your breakout room. Okay, guys, see you there.
See you, everyone.
See you guys. Enjoy the FGD room.
Okay, so for you guys that stay in the main room, you will also have FGD session with Anna and the conductor, Dina. Okay, Anna, back to you.
So Kani, I'm here. I will be here.
A moment.
Kani, how about Putri?
Yes, but you should be on your room. Okay.
Right.
A moment, yeah. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. I think there is still a lot of participants here in this room, this main room.
Yes.
Guys, you can go to your FGD room, then enjoy the material of the FGD. Okay, I think this is the participant of this room, Kani. 3 persons.
Yes, 3 persons.
3 persons, yeah.
2 persons actually. Nah.
2 persons.
2 participants, yeah.
Three participants.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, hello guys. I will say hello first to Kak Valen. Hai Kak Valen. Hai Kak Valen. Hai Kak Rosalina. And I will say hello to Kak Umi Mahmuda. Hi guys. Hi, maybe you can turn on your camera because we are live in YouTube right now.
I'm so sorry that my signal is not good, so I was afraid that I turn on.
Okay, maybe Kak Fan or Kak Umi can turn on your camera because we are live in YouTube right now, so it will be nice if you guys show yourself to the YouTube. Okay. Hey Kak Valen. Okay. Before I start the FTG, I want to introduce myself to you guys. Hi, my name is Anna. I'm your facilitator for tonight's class. And then, yeah, I hope you will get something from here. And yeah, I want you guys to introduce yourself too before I start the FTG. Hi, Kak Valen. I will start from you, yeah. Kak Valen, you still... I can hear your voice, Kak Valen.
Everyone.
Yes,
My
now.
name is Helen, and I stay in Basel.
Okay, this is your first time, Kak? No? Hello, Kak Valen. Is this your first time?
Huh?
Is this your first time or your several times?
This is I don't know. I often go to Britzone, so I forget.
Okay, thank you, Kak Valen. Okay, I will say hello to Kak Umi Mahmuda. Hi, Kak Umi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you turn on your camera?
Hello.
Hi. Wow, you're so bright.
Because the lamp,
Okay.
maybe.
This is my
first time. Yeah, this is my first time going to this zone.
Okay, please introduce yourself to us, Kak.
Hi, my name is Umi Mahmuda. I'm from Bandung. Can you hear my voice? Yes.
Yes, Umi.
Yeah, I can. It's clear.
I'm Umi Mahmuda. I'm from Bandung. I know this Zoom meet from the group, English group, from women. We have a group, English group for women. So I know it from the group.
So this is your first time coming in this zone?
Yes, this is my first time.
Wow. Thank you for joining this class, Kak. I hope you enjoy the class, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, the last one. I will say hello to Kak Rosa. Hi, Kak Rosa.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm Rosa. I'm currently living in Kemayoran, in Central Jakarta, but I am from Surabaya, Indonesia. So nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Kak Rosa. Okay, guys, we will start the FTD. I will share the screen. I will share the question. Okay, guys. So this is the question. The question number one is, from 1 to 5, how relevant do you think spirituality in your life and why? Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay. I will start from Kak Valen. Hi, Kak Valen.
Hi. So from 1 to 5, I don't really know. Maybe 3.
Why?
I think I don't know, but I'm I don't know. Aduh. Maksud pertanyaan itu seberapa relevan gitu ya?
Ya. How relevan?
Yes, so in my life, I think maybe I'm the person maybe always not always say, but I pray to God. So I go to church because I am a Christian. And yeah, so in my life, I always how to say melibatkan Tuhan, something like that. I don't know. I think that's
if you always,
but
when you choose 3, maybe you can choose 5. If you always like that, maybe you can choose 5, not 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Kak Valen, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I will go to our first comers. Kak Umi. Hi, Kak Umi.
Hi, can you hear
Hi,
me?
so
Okay.
sure. So how about you, Kak?
Maybe I think it's 5. How relevant spiritual in my life? It's 5 because in this case my connection with my God. Maybe in Islam like how we call ibadah. Yes. When our activity in a religious activity is good, so my life will be better. That's what I feel in my life.
Wow, so proud. Thank you, Kak.
Yes.
Okay, I will
You're
go to the last
welcome.
one, Kak. Yeah, I will go to the last one, Kak Rosalina. Hi, Kak Rosa.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Kak Rosa. I can hear your voice, Kak.
Can you hear my voice right now?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay. How relevant the religion is to my life? I guess I would respond it with 5 because I was born in a Muslim family in the religious community in which since I was kid I was raised by the religion values, even though I'm not saying I'm very religious, but I always live based on what my religion has taught me. You know, somehow it's really hard in this era in which people usually don't really think about religion because they always say about liberalism and also how do you say in English? Human rights.
Pardon, Kak?
How do you
Yeah.
say human rights? And people always say that somehow religions limit the human right. But yeah, it's their opinion. But for me, I always believe in every religion is always give the best for humans. So that's why I'm trying to live with what my religion has taught me. So that's why I answer it with a 5.
Wow, so insightful. Thank you, Kak Rosa. Okay, I do. Okay, I do shock you guys choose 5 because if I have to choose, maybe I would choose 3 because yeah, just based on my personality. So guys, I will go to the next question. Have you ever experienced spiritual related experience? Okay, I will start from Kak Valen again. Hi Kak Valen.
Have you ever experienced? Yes, I think I ever experienced spiritual related experience. Maybe how to say in 2020, I feel that I become a different person than. Hello, can you hear me?
Halo Kak Valen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay, so I think I ever experienced spiritual related experience. So in the 2020, suddenly I feel that I become a different person than I before. Then I just don't know. It just suddenly came to me that I become a more confident person.
Halo Kak Valen.
Can the am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, Valen.
Yeah, so that just happened suddenly to my life that I changed like 180 derajat berbeda, that I become a more confident, and then I become a calm person, because I always afraid with so many things in my life that. But in 2020, I just like God realized me that I just don't know, but I become a calm person and I more confident than I was before. So I think it just, how to say, a gift from God to my life, and become how to say, setelah itu, like I know that people around me, I know their intention. I know this is a good person, this is a not good person from me. And then I make a border to people that not good for me. I become assertive to them. Yeah, and it's really different because before I was a pleaser people, but then I become become a very assertive. I can say no to people so easy. Yeah, just like that. And it just suddenly come to my life. I don't ask.
Okay,
think
thank you
that's
Kak
all for
Valen.
me.
Wow, I think but it's good for you ya Kak. Like if you can you can say no to others. It's really important because not everyone can do that. The last one that you say is like, yeah, it's good for you. Thank you Kak Valen.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go to Kak Umi. Hi Kak Umi.
The question is,
The question is, have you ever experienced spiritual related experience?
how
Hello, Kak Umi,
relate?
are you here?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello,
Yeah,
okay. Nah, have you ever experienced spiritual related experience? Okay, I think so many experience I've passed because just like what I say before, the more my spiritual activity good, so it effect to my life. So one of my experience is when my family just arrived from umrah, so they bring uh, what it's called Zam water. At that time, I have a heart toothache, and I have to get some operation. But uh, I'm just I'm just thinking that that water will give me health, and how it called in English, like I'm suggest myself hardly. So I drink that water for about 3 days. When I go back to the doctor and get checked to have operation, doctor say that it's not necessary to have operation. It getting better. Alhamdulillah.
Really? Oh my God. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yes.
It's like a movie, you know.
Yes. My
Wow.
my tooth is what in medical it called abscess. So I have to get operation in 7 days. I get doctor give me medicine for 7 days. So when my family just arrived from umroh, I get the Zamzam water and I drink it, and I'm just yes, what it called. Mm, suggest it, yes, suggest myself that this water can give me health from Allah, of course, with that water. So I drink it in 3 days with prayer, of course. So alhamdulillah, in day 4, when I have to get the operation and I back to the doctor says it's not necessary to get the operation, it getting better. So the abscess is um, you know it not
So
it not,
you didn't have
yeah,
surgery.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Thanks God. Okay, this is like mukjizat for Allah ya. Oh my God.
Yes.
I just don't believe it, but it happened to you. Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Toby, for sharing this story. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
insightful. I can learn from you that if I believe in Allah, Allah will
Yes,
give His best to us, of course.
yes, we must
We must trust it.
build. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Kak Umi, for sharing the story. Okay, I will go to Kak Rosa. Hi, Kak Rosa.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Kak Rosa. Is this
Okay, so
the
my
last question,
experience
Kak?
okay, about the spiritual experience. Yeah, I guess the newest spiritual experience that I got is it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, if I was not mistaken. So I just moved to Jakarta like last year, and then when I got a new work at the new office, I felt like I don't have friends because when I first come to the office and then tomorrow the pandemic worsened, so I have to work from home almost for a year. So that's why I feel so lonely at my boarding houses, and I felt like I don't have any friends. So that's why I feel so lonely. And then there is one night when I prayed to God that I was so lonely. I just want to have a friends at least at the office. And then some days ago, I met new friends, and yeah, hopefully that we can be good friends. The 3 people that I met at the work, and we are slowly becoming a good friend. So that's why I feel like my prayer has been granted by Allah. Yeah, I still remember that some days after I pray, I have new friends. All of a sudden, we met. We met unpurposely at the masjid, and then yeah, we start being a good friends. So that's why I feel so happy. That's the newest spiritual experiences I got.
So Karosa, you not only got one friend, but you got three.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
how kind God is. Thank you, Karosa, for sharing this story. I hope your relationship with your friend will be go for long time, for long term.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karosa. Maybe from Kak Dina, from our lovely conductor, want to say something about the result of our FTD, Kak? Maybe you want to give some feedback
Yeah,
to
about
our member.
about the granted prayer. In scientific perspective, they don't really focusing themselves on God, on the existence of God. They still kind of just ignore that aspect. So it's more like how the connection of us to God, it enables a lot of things that we didn't expect. And yeah, I feel like the Zamzam water that Kaumi said, I feel like that's actually kind of like a placebo. A placebo is like just like a empty pill that an experimenter gives to you, and then they see if your sickness is healed or not. If it's healed, and then you are like kind of being lied to by the placebo pills. And yeah, I think the water kind of serve as the placebo, and how it is graded is kind of reflects your connection to God. It kind of reflects how strong your beliefs to the existence of the higher power. Like sometimes we just pray like I hope everything will be okay, without really acknowledging like how much power like the higher being holds, like how much it is easy for him to just like click and then it's done. But yeah, but yeah, I think that serves as a placebo almost, the Zamzam water.
Okay. Thank you, Kadina, for the
Yeah.
feedback. Okay, I think we have a new member here. Is Kak Dela ya? Hi, Kak Dela. Hi, Kak
Hi,
Dela.
Kak.
Hi.
Actually, I'm from Kak Ram FGD group. Accidentally, I'm having trouble connection that made me left from the group. So that's why I'm here.
So, okay, it's okay. Do you want to stay in this group or you want to back to Kak Ram group?
I think it's okay to stay in this group or back to the.
Okay. You will stay in this group, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you answered the question of FGD, Kak?
Sure. Okay. What's
Sure.
the? I just forget.
Have you answered? Oh, so you haven't answered the question, yeah. Okay, I will share the screen. Okay, Kak.
I picture a screenshot.
Oh, maybe you can answer the question number 2, Kak.
Number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have experienced having anxiety disorder in this year, in the beginning of this year. Like I think it's related to this topic because it's related to spiritual too. I feel like I don't know. I'm typical up, positive thinking person, and I don't know. I don't know how it can be. I don't know. can I be like anxiety disorder? I don't know why I can't get it. And yeah, I feel like to figure out why I got that disorder. So that's, I feel like maybe my spirit, I have a lack of spirituality. And then I do many things for solve it, like build morning routine, build routinity, and then feel like try to, mindfulness in my life, to feel more present, to feel live in the present. And then yeah, I think it slowly become better.
Okay, thank you, Kadila. Thank you for sharing us in our last
Anytime.
minute.
We won.
Okay. Okay, I think everyone already here. Hi, welcome back again in this main room. Hi, how's the FGD, guys?
Wow.
So inspirative.
So emotional.
It was so emotional, so
So
personal.
emotional, yeah. I think actually I want to give you more time, like an hour, but I'm worried that you guys didn't have any quota. Yeah, so I'll just give you 25 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so as usual, I will call the representative from each group. So, hoping the first already choose the participant that will be the representative for this from their group, yeah. So I will call from Kak Ram group. Hi Kak Ram.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, how's the FGD?
Wow, it's so emotional for me because my teams deliver their emotional story. It's really make me got goosebumps where I listen their story.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I will choose to the newcomer in our online class. So I will choose Carol. Carol, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, go forward, Carol.
Well, thank you for making me the representative.
My pleasure.
Yeah, to answer the first question, there are many answers. They're very good. Rama say he went with 5 and tell his story. Very emotional. Yeah, and Della said went with 4. Yeah, because they think spiritual is very relevant to our life, and I went with 3 because we have to balance it with critical thinking and what the word, let me think, logical thing. Yeah, sometimes we have to balance it. Yeah, but yes, it's very good to see things with spirituality because it's make it better, and when you enjoy your day and doing yoga and something mindful, it's very helpful, yeah, you got what I say, really. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't agree more with my team. They're very good and it's very emotional. Was emotional, really. Maybe
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Kak.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
you, Khairul.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that your group is so emotional, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kak Khairul. Thank you, Kak Ram, for your group.
Yeah, my pleasure, Anna.
Yeah. Okay. I will go to another puzzle. I will choose from Kak Kak Dennis from Kak Dennis group. Hi Kak.
Hi, Kana. Yeah. Can you hear my voice?
Hi. Yeah.
Okay.
So how's the video, Kak Dennis?
It was pretty fantastic for me because I was like in academic field and I've got two awesome people there too. And yeah, I've got Ka Andi and Ka Ferdinand. They've talked and deliver awesomely about spirituality and their experiences about them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who will be the representative?
I would choose Ka Ferdian. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ka Ferdian, are you ready?
Yeah. Hi. Okay. So thank you. Like, well, honestly speaking, the conversation really goes very intense. It takes a lot of emotional intensity. Every person that I meet has, like a different story to tell. And for me, like when it comes to talking about like spirituality, my mind goes about like having kind of like a commitment and consistency. So when you're doing spirituality, it's all about like doing the things that really please you, that really makes you happy, gradually, quite often, and you keep doing that for maybe for years, for kind of like for maybe every day or anything. So the key point of doing the commitment and consistency that could kind of like create your spirituality is about gaining your psychological motivations in doing the things that really please you. For example, it can be your passions, it can be your hobbies, it can be your interest, or it can be about maybe your organizational life, your social life, or even your private life. When you keep doing that, once you make a decision and you had done a particular part of action, you will feel the need to be more consistent in that course of action. So especially if your commitments are done in a very active public way, and you're using your psychological motivation, you're using your psychological being in supporting your course of actions, it will create such kind of like a huge impact for your surroundings, not just for yourself, but you can inspire people, you can motivate people. If people are motivated by your kind of like your spirituality, I think as a result of that, like your kind of like your value as a human being will increase very rapidly. Your value, so you can kind of like, you can motivate people, you can inspire people, and it perceives your value as the best possible version of yourself. So yeah, I came into a conclusion, like, if you want to be kind of like a valuable person, yeah, be the best possible version of yourself, and showing your identity, be just be yourself, and be happy with everything you're doing, and it will be very, it will kind of like, it will be very powerful if you're doing it wholeheartedly, not like half-heartedly, so everything goes very smoothly, like at the end of the day. Yeah, I think that's all.
Wow, so insightful, Kak Ferdian. So the point is just be happy with everything you have, everything that's in front of you, just be happy with that. Thank you, Kak Ferdian. Okay, I will choose the last group because the limit of time, I cannot choose all the groups. So the last group that I will choose is a group from Mbak Widuri. Hi, Mbak Widuri. Mbak Widuri, are you still here with us?
Hi. Yes, hi.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Mbak
Yeah,
Widuri.
hi, we in our group we have Kak Sari, Kak Listra, and Kak Ezra. But I would like to hear from Kak Listra, since Kak Listra this is her first class. He's a first comer, so let us what is it? Let us hear from her.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak. So good evening, everyone. The thing that I can share based on our group is most of us, I mean in my group, are agreed that spirituality always connects with God, and then we believe that in this life we don't only live by our physical or body, but we also have, just like our conductor has explained before, we have that emotion and then that faith that always connects with God, because we cannot predict what happened in the future, even our death. But the thing is, after all, yeah, that spirituality comes with God. I think that I can share based on our group. Thank you.
Anna, you are muted. Mute.
Okay, thank you, Kalistra. Thank you, everyone, for joining this class, join the FGD. So I think maybe from our conductor, Kak Dina want to say something, want to give feedback from our participant that already present the result of FGD. Hello, Kak Dina.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very understandable why were you guys having a really deep discussion, because in a scientific perspective, the spirituality we can't really reach it yet, because it is very subjective, and yeah, we haven't really dig it up. We haven't really talk about that much, because it is very subjective. And but what I see from a scientific perspective, it always comes good. Like spirituality related like a lot with subjective well-being. Like when you have spirituality, it almost feels like you are in a safe ground. You will not be able to be distracted by things that happens in your life and your surrounding. And I guess for people that have like a already stable life, I guess it's not you don't have nothing. I guess it's nothing to lose to grow spiritually, because you'll be able to actualize yourself, and you'll be able to be an asset for your community. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Kadina, for give the insightful feedback. Okay, Maggie,
we still have 5 minutes for Q&A. Is it okay, Kadina?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, maybe okay, guys, maybe for both of you which is want to ask something to Kadina, maybe you guys can raise your hand. Come on, guys.
I think we got Afriani. Yeah.
Okay, Kak Afriani, ready, right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity that given to me. But am I audible? Okay.
Yes, very clear.
So based on our discussion, we talk more about this topic about spirituality. We talk more like about faith. So I feel a little bit confused whether spirituality means God faith. This suddenly comes to my mind. Then what about those who don't believe in God? What about those who don't believe in any religion? Will that imply that they have no spirituality, or can they define spirituality in their own way? Thank you.
Yeah. Can I answer it directly, Kak Anna? I guess I can. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, even the one of the journals say that not everyone have that dimension of spirituality in themselves, and then you can see the reality where you know, like a child of a really religious family, they can be bad as well. They can be like, they can misbehave as well. And yeah, and I think you can, what is it? The second question about like, you, how you define, can you define it yourself? Yeah, you actually can, because the reason why I say that spirituality is the connection with a higher being is because not everyone define a higher being as God, you know. But in our culture, because we're from Asia and we got a lot of, you know, influence from, you know, India, Arabs, and then we got a lot of religions here. So that's why when it comes to spirituality, the word that will mostly come out is God as the higher being. Some people believe it's nature. Some people believe it's an object that they treat them sacredly, that they give them, that they give respect to it. They, yeah, they just treat that object or whatever they want to treat as the sacred thing that holds a lot of power. But I think I can add more. Religion kind of being like the accommodates the spirituality in you, especially in us, in our culture. You know, mosque is all over the neighborhood, and also churches. I mean, like we have the accommodation, and then why not using it? I guess that's kind of, yeah, that's easier for us to grow spiritually by what is surrounding us. And I think spirituality kind of becomes a norm in our culture. You know, like some people might just like, you know, they, if people have like a mental illness, some people even say that kurang iman, but I think that's the wrong way to use it. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Dina, for your explanation. I think that helps me a lot to know more about the spirituality.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anna, you
All
here?
right. Thank you, Kadina. Okay, anyone, one of you guys want to ask again? I want to say thank you also to Kak Afriani that already asking the question. Thank you, Kak. Okay.
Welcome, Anna.
Yeah. Anyone asking? Come on, guys, don't be shy.
Can I ask?
Ask anything here. Yep. Who's that?
Me?
I cannot see. Kak Dennis?
Dennis,
Okay. Kak Dennis is active fasil ya today. Okay. Kak Dennis, please asking.
Okay, actually, I've been thinking about this. And of course, I talk this in a group too. Being spiritual, sometimes, you know, people think that you're religious, but well, as you know, that being religious doesn't mean you're spiritual. So do you think that if I am religious, that I'm automatically a spiritual, or vice versa? That's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. Yeah, some people may like mixed it up between religiosity and spirituality, but it's actually depends on the perspective that you want to take. Like from scientific, which kind of accept like all of the religions in this world that exist, they separate it because they think that all of the religions like purpose is to make the followers connect to God, connect the higher being. And but it's not always be like that. The reality is not always be like that. And but I think it's just like the religion. If you are religious, it doesn't really make you instantly spiritual. But if you do your prayer, if you do your rituals like really mindfully, you can be spiritual. But some people just like do it because their parents told them to, because that's their habit. That's how their parents like make them do it. And that is why actually there's spiritual awakening. Because even if you are born, for example, like Muslim or like Christian, you will always going to need that awakening. You just don't get it instantly from praying like 5 times a day. I mean, there are days even like when I pray 5 times, but at the end of the day, I still like do bad things as well. I guess rituals kind of like your way to accommodate spirituality, but it doesn't always mean that it's there. But that's just like your own choice. If you want to build it, and then you just do it, I guess.
Right. Thank you, Dina.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Dennis. So I think the time for Q&A is already over. So I think we will go to the last session of our class, because the Q&A is already done, FGD already done, and the material for Dina is already done. So the last session is take picture. So guys, please turn on your camera. Okay, please guys, for both of you, turn on your camera because we will take the picture, and don't forget to show your business smile. Okay, guys. Maybe Kak Ani, who will be the take picture? Kak Arif or Kak Ani?
Yes, okay, I will do
Kak
it.
Ani.
Okay, guys,
Okay,
you ready?
guys,
I
on my
will.
count.
Okay.
On my
Who will
count.
come?
1, 2, 3. Again. I don't know where you are, but just keep posting, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, next. Oh, okay, I forgot we still have next screen. Okay, on my count again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, thank you for the smile.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Kak Ani. And I will say thank you also to Kak Dina for bringing the insightful material. I know something new today. And thank you also for the facilitator who already apa ya? Give your free time to us. Okay, thank you for all the participants too. Hoping that you will come again to our class for the next class. Thank you guys. You can
See you tomorrow.
You can let
everyone. Don't forget to
Bye.
come
See you,
to
everyone.
tomorrow's class, okay?
Yeah,
We
don't
will have
forget.
special class tomorrow,
Tomorrow
everyone.
is
Please
welcome
come.
to
Thank you, Kak
class.
Dina.
Please come.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you,
Thank
Britzone.
you,
Dina. Thank you, Britzone.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget to join tomorrow's class,
Oh
impromptu
yeah,
class.
tomorrow will be fire. Come,
Yeah,
come, come.
fire up the class.
We're going to go on fire.
Yeah.
Danny,
It's
don't
gonna